Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to this video on permutations. Grade 9 students, you know what this is. Other students, you probably have no idea, so I will briefly explain what this is. So permutations are arrangements of objects in a specific order, like the order matters. AB is not the same as BA. There are two different arrangements, right? Let's say that you wanted to arrange numbers 1 through to 4 in all possible orders. Then you have to pick one, right? You pick the first one, you have 4 items. You can pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. After you pick one of them, you have 3 options for the second item. Let's say that you've picked 2 for the first one, then you have 3 left for the second pick, and then 2 for the third pick, and then 1 left, right? So it goes like this: 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Those are all the possible permutations that you can make with 4 items, which makes 24 different arrangements, right? It gets a little bit more complicated if you want to get 2 out of these 4 items, like 1 and 3 for example. Then you can get 1 and 3 and 3 and 1, right? Or 2 and 4, 4 and 2, or 2 and 1, 1 and 2. So the formula would be a little bit different. You have to pick 4. The first pick is 4 items, and the second pick is 3 items only, and you don't pick anymore. You're picking 2 out of the 4. Some of you are familiar with this concept. This is the formula for permutations, is n factorial, n being the total number of items in our list, in this case 4 items, right? Divided by n, again the total number of items, minus r, which is the ones we are selecting, in this case 2 out of them, right? You minus them and you factorialize. So in this case 4 minus 2 factorial will equal 2 factorial, and then you'll realize that that will give us 4 factorial over 2 factorial, which simplifies to 4 times 3 times 2 factorial, divided by 2 factorial. You can cancel out these two guys. This divided by this will cancel, and you end up with 12 permutations. Alright, if you're not sure about the formula, it might make more sense as I go in through building a little function that we're going to call permutations, because that's what it does, right? I will leave it empty because we are not going to pass anything into the function just yet. We're just going to ask the user to input a number of items. This is n. I called it n1. You will see why in a minute. I will create a second variable called n later on. This will say, please enter the total number of items in your set or list. And you close the parenthesis twice because we open it twice, remember that. And then I will create R1 that will account for, it will be an integer again, and this will account for the items that you want to select and then arrange. Please enter the total, no, not the total, the number of items selected or to be arranged, right? That is a double R. Cool. So I've asked the user for these two numbers. Now we need to factorialize them. Remember, to factorialize, like 4 factorial would be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, right? Cool. I will create a variable called n, and this will be equal to whatever n1 is, right? Whatever the user has decided that n1 is. But I want to factorialize it, so I will do math.factorial. One thing I forgot to do is to import the math library, which will help me a lot. Okay, because it will factorialize this number that the user has input.